All right, here's a little rainbow variation. All right, so the first thing you want to do is set up the GDH machine so that the little bones in front of your hips, all right, are just past this cushion right here. After that, we're going to line up a little higher than parallel with the floor. And at that point, we are going to hold that position while we keep our elbows nice and straight. And we're going to go up for 1, 2. And then we're going to go down for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's our tempo. That's the speed we're going to work. Very effective drill, very difficult. Again, if the band is too heavy, all right, we can always do it without a band. And we can also use, behind me, I have the 45-degree hyperextension. We can always use it there just with our hands, or use a plate to regress the exercise and make it easier. Again, it's always about using the exercise that is right for you today, with the goal of eventually doing the exercise of the day that we have programmed for you. All right? So, as I said, little bones in front of your hips, just outside of the cushion. And then from here, we're going to take the back resistance band. All right? The reason being, my resistance starts right here, and if I would take the one in front, all right, my resistance starts right here. All right, so there's a big difference there, and if I would want to make it even more resistant, I could always put a stable object behind me, like a heavy dumbbell or something, and have it wrapped around there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. So I interlace my fingers, all right, and I want to try and keep my left hip stacked on top of my right hip, really being in a side plank position. So I'm parallel, all right? I go slightly up, my elbows are straight, and then from here I'm going to try and scrape the wall with my knuckles. So I'm here, so I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and maybe for you starting today, all right, maybe this might be too hard. Even just the movement, you can always just hold it there, use your hand. You can drop to the floor and do a side plank. Or, as I was saying, you can always get the 45-degree reverse hyper. Again, this bench is a little too low for me now. I'll just set it up here, put it up 1. All right, so again, little bone, you want it to be just on top here. So you would set up, elbows are straight, everything's the same, squeeze that stomach, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so again, the variation you can do safely and effectively is the variation you should be doing today.